guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I show you guys how to create this half cut crease silver glitter sort of orangey purple, whatever you want to call it, eye look using the new Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. This palette is so beautiful on the outside and even on the inside. The shades are so stunning and I love this palette. I have her other rose gold textured eyeshadow palette that I also love, but I think I like this one a bit more. I don't know, I just really love the intense pigmentation of these like really rich colored shades in here, and I don't know, I really like this palette. It also comes with a glitter in here as well. Yeah, I show you guys how to create this eye look using this palette, and I also show you guys like a bit of my face makeup as well. I did just skip through my foundation though, just because it's pretty much like the same thing in every single video and I didn't want to bore you guys. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe down below if you are new to my channel. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. Like, I know it's a little number, but seriously I did not think that many people would want to watch my videos and like would want to see more from me, and I just like, it really means a lot to me because I've been wanting to do YouTube for over 5 years and I really appreciate every single one of you guys so much. I'm so thankful that you guys want to watch my videos. Thank you for subscribing and liking my videos and watching them and commenting and everything. It really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, so I just wanted to say a quick thank you for 5,000 subscribers. I love you guys so much. And yeah, with all that being said, let's jump straight into the video. And also guys, I'm not naked. I am wearing an off the shoulder top, so yeah. Okay, so as you can tell, I've already prepped my eyes for the eyeshadow with some concealer and powder. And now I'm going to go into the start of the show, which is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk eyeshadow palette. How beautiful is this packaging? I think it's stunning. And then that's just what the back looks like, just the ingredients and whatever. But how pretty is this packaging? And then like when you open it, it comes with one of these things that protect the shadows in there, and it's got her eyes on there, and I think that's such a cool touch. I haven't seen that with any other brand. Here are the shadows on the inside. I'm going to be dipping into some of the oranges, the purple, and this shimmery shade here. I'm so excited to use. I loved her last palette and I'm super excited to try this one out. There's actually also a loose glitter in here as well that I really want to try soon. So if you guys want a tutorial using this glitter, let me know in the comments below and I can definitely do one. But yeah, let's go into the eyeshadow look. And also, just forgot to mention, there's a really nice mirror in here. It's nice and big, great for traveling if you're just traveling with this one palette. So yeah, now I'm going to go in with my Morphe E23 brush and I'm just going to pick up the shade Eden and apply that as my transition shade. Okay, so there was a little bit of kickback in that shade there. But usually with like eyeshadows that have a lot of kickback, that just means that they're going to be more pigmented when you apply them because they're not so hardly pressed into the pan. I actually don't mind when my shadows have kickback. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it can get a bit messy, but... Okay, so as you can see, that is super pigmented and it took literally 2 seconds to blend out. And now with my fluffy crease brush, I'm just going to be picking up the shade Blazing and let's just tap it in. Okay, so there was a bit of kickback in that one as well, but I mean, I guess that's just a pretty normal amount for a very pigmented eyeshadow. So let's see how it turns out on the eyes. And I'm just going to be applying this shade into my crease and on the outer half of my eye. And I'm also just going to be trying to like wing it out also, just so it's like really smoked out. And here is the difference with that Blazing shade. As you can see, this eye is way more orange than this eye, and I really like that shade. It was super pigmented and blended super easy as well. Now I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of this shade here called Saffron, and I'm just going to be using my Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just going to be applying this shade in my crease and on the outer half of my eyelid, just like I did with the other shade. I'm not going to be using too much of this though. I just want something a little bit extra in there before I apply the purple shade. And this shade actually didn't have a lot of kickback in the palette. Now just going back in with my crease brush, the Morphe M441 brush, and the shade Blazing, I'm just going to blend out that saffron shade and bring back a bit of the orange. And now going back in with the brush that I used for my saffron shade, which was the Morphe M433. I'm just going to be going in with the purple shade called Amethyst. And again, there's not much kickback in this Amethyst shade. Okay, and I'm just going to apply this shade in the same spots that I applied the shade Saffron. So just in my crease and on the outer corners of my eyes. So the purple is more vibrant than what it is looking like on camera for some reason. I don't know why it's not really showing up on camera. But yeah, I just applied that to the other eye as well. And I'm just going to go in with my pencil brush, which is the 230 Luxe Pencil by Zoeva. And I'm just going to apply again that purple amethyst shade to the outer corners of my eyes. And I'm just going to go in with my E23 brush with no shadow on there, just to blend out all the shades. And now I'm just going to be doing a half cut crease, and for that I'm going to be using this Morphe B10 concealer brush and my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer in the shade R1 Neutral. And this is the lightest concealer that I have, and I like to use something that's really light, like as close to white as possible, just so then it really cuts the crease, and then the shadow that you apply on top of the concealer will really pop and stand out. So what I like to do is just apply some of the concealer to the back of my hand and pick it up with the brush, and then just, you know, apply it to the inner corners of my lid. And I like to go a little bit above my crease just because I do have hooded eyes and it just looks better for my eye shape. So yeah, and sorry if I do get a bit out of frame, I'm just trying to get it really precise. And I'm just going to tap the center just so it blends in a bit more. Now just with a flat shader brush, I'm just going to be picking up the shade Jasper from my Kylie Cosmetics bronze palette. And I'm just going to set that concealer just so it doesn't crease. And I'm just going to repeat that same process onto the other eye. Okay, so I had just done the other eye off camera, and I'm just going to be going in with the shimmer shade that I'll be applying onto my lid. And for that I'm going to be using my Detail Shader Brush by Zoeva, and I'm just going to be spraying it with my MAC Fix Plus. So now I'm just going to be going in with this shade called Twilight and applying it just on top of the concealer. And this shade is meant to be like a duochrome. And then I'm just going to tap it here on the end so it blends out. Okay, now I'm just going to go back in with my pencil brush and that purple matte shade called Amethyst. And I'm just going to tap that where the half cut crease ends, so where the shimmery shade and the matte shade meet, just so it blends in more seamlessly. And I just brought it a tiny bit down on top of my cut crease, just to bring back a bit of the purple that I kind of covered up with the concealer. So now just with a makeup wipe, I'm just going to clean up the edge of the eyeshadow to make a clean cut, and underneath my eyes as well. And I do also have to say that the Twilight shade, duochrome shade I applied on my lids, did have a little bit of fallout, but I did not find fallout with the other matte shadows that I applied, so that's also really good. Also, I was going to be doing a black wing liner, but because I'm going to be adding some glitter liner later on, I didn't want it to be too much, like too many different colors and that sort of thing, so I've just decided to leave the black wing liner, but you can add one if you feel like you want to. Okay, so that is it for the eyes at the moment. I'm just going to quickly off camera just do my face makeup. So just my foundation, concealer, powder, contour and bronzer, and then I'll be back for blush, highlight and the rest of my eyes and the lips. So yes, I'll just be right back in 2 seconds. Okay, so now I'm back and I'm going to be finishing off my face. So now the next step is highlight, and I'm just going to be using my Fenty Beauty 120 highlight brush, and I'm just going to be spraying it with my MAC Fix Plus. I love this brush for highlighting because I really feel like it blends out the highlight as you apply it. It's just got a really unique shape and I love this brush. And for highlight, I'm just going to be going in with my Sleek Solstice palette, and I'll be mixing these two shades together. And I'm going to put on a tiny bit of the purple onto like the tip of my cheekbones just to tie in with the purple on the eyelids. And for blush, I'm just going to be going with the Tarte 12 Hour Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Seduce, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M530 brush. Okay, so now we're back into the eyes and I'm just going to finish them off, and now I'm just going to be doing my lower lash line. So I'm firstly going to be grabbing my smudger brush by Zoeva, and I'm just going to be picking up the matte purple shade Amethyst and just smudging that along my lower lash line. And now just with this Kylie Cosmetics brush that I got from her birthday collection, I'm just going to be picking up this orange shade called Blazing and just smoking out my lower lash line. And now to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bones, I'm just going to be using the sleek highlight that I used on my face. And again, I'm just going to apply a little bit of the purple highlight to the inner corners of my eyes just to tie in with the lid. Okay, and before I apply the glitter and finish off my face, I'm going to quickly spray my face with my Fix Plus. Okay, so now back into the eyes, I'm going to be going in with my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Glam Rock. And I'm just going to be applying a really thin line on the cut crease. Now, you can leave it like this if you like, but I thought I should just step out of my comfort zone a little bit, try something different. I have no idea if it will work out or look any good, but I hope it does look good because I don't usually do this and I feel like I should start doing more different things with my makeup look. So yeah, I'm going to be trying this out. Hopefully it will look good. I'm really nervous right now because I don't want to ruin the eyes, but let's just go for it. And I'm sorry if I go out of frame, I'm just trying to get this right. And try not to like open your eyes a lot because you don't want the glitter transferring. Oh, I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that for that eye because I don't want to overdo it. But I'm actually really happy with how it looks right now. Just going to let that dry and I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. It's just a bit harder to do my left eye because I am right-handed. Just need to get some more glitter on there. Okay, so now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. And I'm just going to be applying my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara to my top lashes only for now. And now just quickly off camera, I'm just going to be applying the Huda Beauty lashes in the style Sasha. Okay, so my lashes are on at the moment and I'm honestly not really the biggest fan of this style because I feel like whenever I wear them, you can tell that I'm wearing falsies. Like they don't really blend in with my real lashes. You can always see how they separate from my real lashes. And I don't really like that, but whatever, it is what it is. And I'm just going to apply my mascara now to my bottom lashes. Okay, now it's time for the last step, which is the lips. I wanted to use a Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Bombshell, and I feel like it will match this look. However, I really love this Kylie Cosmetics Naked Velvet Liquid Lipstick, and I feel like it'll look really nice as well. So I'm not really sure which one to use. And I'm also not the biggest fan of the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick formula. So, okay, so I think I'm going to go with the Kylie one. So I'm just going to firstly line my lips with the Kylie Cosmetics Dolce K lip liner. Okay, and now I'm just going to apply the Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Naked. So that concludes this video. I really hope you guys liked it and learned something from it. And if you did like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!